What's up YouTube, it's Junior here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to hydro dip your Xbox One controller. But before I get to that, I just want to say if you enjoy this video and it helps you out in any way, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and let's get to it. So first, what you want to do is you want to take apart your Xbox One controller, which I already have that taken apart right here. I have that taken apart. I got the back part here, the little back part, and also what you want to do is once you do that, once you take it apart, next, what you want to do is you want to sand it down. And what I found works best is this here, this little Scotch-Brite pad. Use this to just sand the surface down a little, you know, because there's a thin layer, or there's like a little layer of like a protective coating on it. And I found that this works good to take it off. Just, you know, scrub it down for a good 5-10 minutes. Just, you know, scrub it down. Now we're gonna go paint it. So let's go outside and let's paint this. All right, so I'm here outside. I got my little setup going on here. I got the parts in the box. Now what you need to do is you need to paint them white so that the color and the picture can show up on the controller. So what you want to do is you want to paint it with some primer, some white primer. I don't have like solid white primer. I got this heirloom white primer. Oh my god, there's a bee. All right, that happened. So back to what I was saying. You want to paint it with this now a love bug landed on my camera lens. Look, there it goes. This is the problem with working outside. Get off of there. Okay, so white primer. White primer. I got this heirloom primer. So focus there. I got this heirloom primer, heirloom white, heirloom whatever you want to call it. It's not full white, but it's best to use the white. I don't have full white, so I'm gonna use this. It's close enough. Make sure it's shaking up good, and then basically you want to coat it, and then you know wait about 10 minutes, come back, coat it again. So let's, and it fell down. Oh well. Don't put too much, because if you use too much, it's gonna, oh, the paint's coming back on there. If you use too much, it's gonna like start like liquefying, like liquid. I can't even speak. It's gonna be like liquid. And it's gonna start, you know, falling down. So you don't want to paint too much. So basically, just now I'm gonna let that sit for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna come back out and then paint the rest of the other sides of it. And also, before you paint it, what you want to do is you want to get the paper prepped before you paint it. Now I'll put a link to all of this in the description below, so you can go check it out for yourself, pick something up you want. You know, if you want to try it for yourself, you can do it. But what you want to do is before you paint it, you want to get the paper ready. And right now, what I'm using this Rick and Morty paper. Oh, this one got stuck right here. It's not good. So I'm using this Rick and Morty paper. You can see Rick and Morty. And what I did, I cut this one out for the main part of the controller. I cut this one out for the back part of the little back grips. So these two are gonna be for the back grips. You know, I measured everything out, how much paper I'm gonna need and everything. And then, so this is what you want to do before you paint it, because you know it's easier to do it before you paint it than it is after do it. So I got everything ready. So now all I gotta do is once it's done drying, take it out, put it in the water, and basically we dip it and it's done. All right. So I already did the face plate. I'm so mad because it did not record. So let me start this again now. It's been about 2 hours since we last spray painted it. Once you got it spray painted, I got my bucket right here. I got my bucket of water. Now, it looks a little dirty. So, we're gonna take the strainer and just hit it with one of those like that. So now, you got your paper, right? Now you wanna lay your paper in there. You wanna lay your paper, I'm gonna lay it like this. You want to take the paper and you want to just lay it in there. Okay, make sure all air bubbles are out and everything. So if you see any air bubbles, make sure to push the air bubbles out. Okay, now you let it sit for a minute. Also, warm water works best with this, but it doesn't necessarily have to be warm water. But let it sit for a minute. Just make sure all the air bubbles are out. Let it sit for a minute. This is the activator spray. You want to spray this on it. I'll put all this in the link in the description below. Y'all get it for yourselves.
Alright, so I feel like it's been about a minute. I'm gonna spray your activator spray. Not too much though, because I learned that if you spray too much, the paint will come off. Okay, here we go. We're gonna dip it right here on Rick. I'm gonna go in at an angle. Go slow. Boom, there we go. Okay. So now, also you wanna use gloves too, because like you don't wanna mess your hands, but I didn't use no gloves, I didn't have gloves, so. Swish it around a little bit in the water. And there it is. Boom! Look at that, bro. Let's see, there's like a little extra junk right there. Don't worry, we're gonna wash it away right now. So now, you wanna take your water hose, sink, whatever, and just spray it down. There's gonna be like a clear, shiny coat over it. Like a clear gloss, shiny coat over it. You wanna make sure that that is completely gone. So you just keep spraying until, and like you can touch it every now and then to feel it. If you feel that sliminess, like a slimy, that means it's not done yet. You gotta keep washing until that slimy feeling is gone. All right, so now for the last part, here we go. Got the same thing, Rick and Morty. I'm gonna throw it in there, basically the same process. Empty out the water, put new water. Same thing, here we go. Ready, same process. Put it in there, make sure no bubbles up here. Do you see any bubbles, just, you know, push them to the side. Probably should empty out the water a little bit. Now the tape is for to keep it floating, because give it that what's the word, buoyancy, I guess. Okay, it's floating. I'm trying to turn it this way. I don't want it to go that direction. Again, wait a minute. Let it sit in there for a minute. In the meantime, taking up the spray. All right, it's been about a minute. Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and spray our spray here. There we go. That's perfect. That's perfect. All right, so here we go. Now we're gonna dip it, and yeet. Okay, go like that to get all the. There we go. There we go. It's perfect. Take this. Boom! Look at that. There it is. Bada bing, bada boom. You'll see that. Oh my God, that looks amazing. Okay, now same process. Basically, repeat the same process. Take your hose, go to your sink, whatever you're at, and then just hose it down. All you gotta do. All right, so I'm back in the house. I got it all sprayed up. I'm gonna let it sit here. Now I'm gonna let it. This is what I sprayed on. I sprayed some Krylon matte finish on it. Most of the time, people will spray like a clear gloss. I didn't have no clear gloss. I was out. This is all I have was matte finish. So I went ahead and sprayed matte finish on it. So you can like get a good look at it here. You're gonna look at it. Look at that, bro. This is the front plate that I dipped, and I did not record. So there's the front plate, and then the side panels. You got Morty running it. Check it out. You got Rick over here. Look with the gun. Look at that, bro. Oh my God, bro. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry overnight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna put it on the controller, put it back on the controller, and I'm gonna show you all the finished product tomorrow. So I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, so it's the next day already, and I already put everything together. So here's the controller. So there's a controller, check it out. It came out really, really nice. And zoom in there. The camera to focus. Camera. There you go. It came out super, super nice. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. You got Rick and Morty in the front. Oh my. Turn it around on the back. Look at that. You got Rick right there with his blaster. Oh my goodness. You got Morty over here scared like always. And then the teal. Oh my God, dude. This was that teal gray controller. And I kept the teal because, look at, I mean, don't that look at this. Look at this. Don't that look clean with the teal on the back? You got Rick, Morty. The teal. Oh my goodness. Yeah, there it is. So that's it right there. That is how you hydro dip an Xbox One controller. So, hope you enjoyed the video. If it did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.